Okay, you hear me now? Hi, you hear me now? Yay! All right, something has to go wrong every time, so, but it needs, at least I'm on early now. All right, I have all this junk here, so I just figured I'd show you what I pulled out. Hi, guys. So I'll just start at the top. Hi, Debbie and Linda. Hi. Hi, Violet and Mary. Kim, Patricia. Hi. Hi, Lila. All right. All right, so I pulled out a whole bunch of stuff. I always do that. I usually just pull out my stuff before I start, and I don't really know if I'm going to use all of it, but I like to have whatever around me, and that's what I this is what I'll use. I won't like go and get anything else unless it's like gesso or something that I really, really need. And I do that so that I don't start to have to make like different decisions while I'm working. I like to have like whatever I'm going to use right around me. Hi, Ali, Nicola, Kim, hi. Wow, there's a lot of people here now. Let's see. Wow, nice. All right. So today I'm a little bit more organized. I got my page gessoed even. I'm so proud of myself. I'm just going to move all this stuff out of the way. And I'm going to show you my paint. All right, just let me get the page ready to go. There we go. I have 3 colors today. This is Naples Yellow Red. I think it's the light version. No, it's just Naples Yellow Red. And a permanent red violet. And I have a green blue. And I have them all mixed up here into different versions of whatever. And that's the colors I'm going to stick to. And again, I do that so that I don't have to like make these different decisions while I'm working. All right. So I also pulled out some hard pastels, and I figured I'd start with them today. And these are a mess, I know. I'm sorry. I'm such a messy artist. I'm sorry. There's nothing organized about me. All right, so I'm not going to really think about what colors. I'm not trying to connect these colors with the colors that I have out already. I'm just going to start using whatever. Me too, Ali. Square pages are my favorite. And I think I'll just start with this. It's a blue one. It looks like a blue one anyhow. And I'm just going to start making marks. Is that right, Linda? Well, then I think you should come and see mine. Kim, the square paper is from a German company. I'll write it down. Give me a second. think that's right. All right, so it's Kunst og Papier, and the book is called Wire O Sketchbook, and it's 130 GSM, so it's only sketchbook quality. And I have no idea what color this is, but we're going to use it. So it turns out to be a gray. Yeah, well, I don't know. I never used to be a mess like this. I don't know if it's something that just happened when I started painting or something. I think I used some green too. Well, maybe not. I'll go back and see if that's a darker blue. Blue-green. Turquoise, actually. So, and you see I put the colors that I'm using in the lid so I know which ones that I've used already. So I like to keep track of that in case I want to go back and use some more. All right, I'm going to get my paintbrush out. Just put these to the side. Go right ahead, Ollie. That would be, is it Ali or Ollie? I think Ali, I guess. So Wei, that's like, is an Asian name? So I guess it's Ali then. So I'm just coming in with some white paint now, right onto the page, and I'm blending it with the hard pastels, so it turns into this light gray. I'm going to get some of the dark brown. I made some, well, it's not really dark brown, but it's a good brown that I made. And I'm going to bring that in too. And I love blue and brown together. It's beautiful. A short A. All right, Ali. Thank you. I hate pronouncing names the wrong way. That really gets on my nerves. So I'm still into the circle thing, if you hadn't noticed. I don't know how long it's going to last, but it's still here. So I'm going with the flow. So I'm just going to try and get something down onto the paper so that I have something to react to. Because when the paper is like all empty, there's nothing to react to. So you don't know what to do if there's nothing there, right? And this kind of helps you. So Linda, have you had your dinner yet? You're usually home from work just like right away, right when I start. I think I'm going to put, so this is my like muddy color. I always mix like a neutral, and that just turns out to be a gray one today. Okay, so I have this like rubber tool that I love, so I'm just gonna make some marks with it, see how it works, or if I can, if the paint is still wet enough, and it's not, I don't think. Oh, all right, better than nothing. It'll probably go, you know, it'll probably be painted over by the time I'm done, but it'll still give some texture to it. Oh yeah, of course, you're in New York. All right, so it's like 12 o'clock there then. No. I'm trying to find a gray that I can use, but and you see me making all these lines and all these marks, and I have no idea if they're going to stay here, if they're going to disappear before I'm done. And I don't really mind. I don't think about that at all. Time will tell. All right, let's see what we can do here then. I'm wetting my brush for once, just a little bit. I don't usually wet it too much, but I'm doing that now. And I'm going to pull out some of this pink because I want a real thin layer of it. Yeah, and I'm not sure that I want to work with this color at all, but yeah, we'll see. And when I mix it with the hard pastels, it gets like dirty, and I want it to do that because the dirty colors make the like real clear colors pop. Ah, all right, 3 o'clock. And I don't think I like that purple at all. So I'm coming in with the wet, you want to call it, it's not pink and it's not maybe peach. And I'll probably be going over the whole red color or the purple color there. I don't really like it that much, at least not for now. And then I have this, I got it at the hardware store. I think it's like what you use to remove paint from windows with. And I just use it to make straight lines, and sometimes I use it when I work on canvas to just scrape into the paint. But it's really nice if you want to make straight lines, and I'll show you what I mean. Just got to find the color I want. I'm not sure. I think I'll try this. And it just makes these straight lines. And I just want the straight lines because I want the contrast to the round lines. And yeah. Not a bad color, actually. Almost like a skin tone. Oh, came out really peachy. I thought it was going to be like a skin tone or something, but I don't know what color it is. I just blended it from the 3 colors that I showed you when I started, or the 4 colors actually. Did I show you 4? Guys, I'm so sorry I didn't show you the 4th color because I'm using burnt sienna too. And this is just like a really cheap paint. I don't even think this is studio quality. I'm not sure. It's just something I had left that I, hardly use. So I think it might be this, and could be some of this in there. Not sure. So again, now I'm going to start working in 3s and try to create some kind of balance. Not super important just yet, but I still have it in the back of my mind. Ah, that's right, Lindsay. I guess you could do that. All right, let's see. I like the blue in here. I'm going to try that blue-green of mine and see how that looks. But I think I'm going to use a lighter version of it, so I'm just going to put some white in here. And there's 2 colors here now. I have, that's the color from the bottle, and this is the green-blue with, I think, some of the mud that I made, just to, I don't know, kind of make it matte and not so saturated. Yeah, I like them. I like them together. Putting some water on my fingers, guys, and just blending the 2 colors. I want to see what happens. Yeah, I'm liking these colors. And I think I can come in with even more white, make it even a lighter blue. And I'm not worried if I'm covering lines and other paints, and I'm just not even thinking. So, not worried at all yet. And maybe instead of like last week where everything went crazy, I might even get to finish something today. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Oh, that's all right, Robert. I'll show you the 3 colors again in a second. Or the 4 colors. I keep saying 3, but it's 4. Nice having a guy around. I don't have too many guys around. All right, I'm using Naples yellow red, green blue, Amsterdam, permanent red violet, and then the Galleria burnt sienna. It's opaque. I think this is almost empty. Yeah, looks like it's almost empty. I'm not liking those two next to each other, so I think I'm going to cover one up. I don't know what color though, but probably the blue-green. Yeah, I think I'll do that in a darker. Okay, so again, I'm going to try moving in threes. And I'm just moving this through the paint so that I can make lines with it, not to make lines in the paint. All right, and one more somewhere. Maybe under here somewhere. I thought these small brushes would be good to use in my journal, but I'm not liking them too much. I usually use them on canvas, but yeah, I've had better. Oh, I like that. So you see, when I find stuff like that that I like, I try to keep it there. I try not to paint over it. Oh, that's cool, Linda. Thank you. You're so sweet. And again, I like the way the light color is like coming over the dark. So I'm going to try and leave it. I don't always succeed at that, but I'm definitely going to try and leave it. And I think I want to like try to continue that blue down to the bottom here. But the nice thing about this is that I don't really like have any control over it. So it's just doing its own thing. Okay, so I think I'm going to go back in with some of that light gray that we started with. I'm going to bring more of the white into that muddy color. I want it even lighter, I think. Thanks, Linda. I'm glad you like them. Blue-green is like really nice. I like that too. All right, and I'm going to try and lighten this up a bit. Yeah, that black is still wet, so I'm going to be careful with it. So. All right. Yeah, that's okay. I like that. And we need some more lines here, guys. Some more line work. So I keep looking for contrasts. When I paint, I keep looking for, or I keep thinking, do I have thick lines? Do I have thin lines? Do I have light colors, dark colors? I think about my values. Like now I have 3 values here, and that's good because I have the very light, and then I have a mid-tone, and then I have a dark tone. But with these, I only have like the really light tones. So I might want to make more of that color, or either that or just let that be with the 1 tone and then cover it up a lot more. I don't know yet what I'm going to do, but I'm thinking about this red color. I'm really not in love with it, but I think maybe if I put some gray in there, it might, I'm going to try and put some gray in it. So we'll just put white and a tiny bit of black, not much, and I'll just mix it in there. And I'll see if I can use it anyhow. I don't know why I don't like it. But I think I said the last painting that I did, the one that I did last week, that I wasn't going to use pink and blue, and here I am with the pink and blue. So maybe see what happens. If I get something I like, yeah, there's that color you were looking for, Robert. There you go. There it is. Almost anyhow. A little bit more of that brown in there and you have it. Yeah, that's not too bad. We could try that. Yeah, that's good. That I like. And I'm going to put some white in there too. I like that. That would be a nice lipstick color. Hi, Nicola. It takes me time to see people, but I'm a bit slow. Okay, and let's see what we can do here. Get some of this in there. Yeah, now I'm kind of missing that. I don't know if I want that peachy color in there or not. What do you guys think? Peach or not? I think. Yeah, I think so. All right, let's try and make some more of it. I kind of like it mixed with that blue. I'm just going to dry the brush off. It's too wet. I bet I had a bit of that in there. See what it looks like when I do. Yeah. Okay, so now I have too much peach like in the middle. So I probably should put some on the side here again. And this is what I do. I cover up colors like 50 times before I find out what I want it to look like. And it's too wet yet, so I'm going to have to wait. But that leaves me another option. I can put lines in there. And I can do some scribbling. Just trying to get some interest into the painting. So I don't worry about where the lines end, what they look like or anything, because I can go in and I can correct that later on. Yeah, I like that. But now I covered up that blue that I liked. I do that, you see? Not there, but I did there. Yeah, so now I can see that I'm missing some midtones in this color. And I even think that I need a darker version of that. So I'm going to put some black in there. A tiny bit of black. Well, that isn't a tiny bit. Even less than that for a starter anyhow. And always when you start to make darker colors, always come in with as little black as possible, because you're only going to end up with tons of paint if you don't. All right, so where do I want this darker value? I think I need another brush. This is not good. All right, let's see what I have here. I think this is better. Yeah, I like that. Because that's like an extension of what's in there already. Make it a bit more. So that pink doesn't have to actually look pink. That's a good thing, because I didn't like it at all. All right, and I needed in another spot too, and I think that spot might be up here. Put down the other brush. I'm going to turn this around a bit because it's easier to paint when I'm holding it. Yeah, well, the white is still wet, but that's okay because I can go back in afterwards. And really liking that color up there. Another tip I can give you guys is when you're doing abstracts, try and make all your corners look different. Because for some reason or another, it looks good. I don't know why. It just does. Oh, you're so welcome, Peter. I'm so glad I could help. So, and I'm going to be doing an online course. I'm making one in Norwegian at the moment. It's just, I'm trying to learn how to use Premiere Pro at the same time as I'm making the course, so it's not moving too fast. But I hope that once I get the hang of it, I'll be, a lot quicker with making the English version. So I'm hoping I'm going to have something out by the fall. Late fall, I hope. I don't know. There's something here missing, and I can't put my finger on what. It's too open. Darker maybe at the bottom. No. All right, let's just try some lines for now. I'm gonna use black. And I have my funny branch again. I'm just making sure there's not too much black on there. And I'm gonna make some lines. Yeah, that filled it up a bit anyhow. And I gotta dry this, guys, so I just have to go get something to dry it with. I'll be back in a sec. So I'm gonna make some noise. All right, so another piece of advice dry your work or let it dry, but don't keep working on it even though it's wet, because you're only going to end up with mud and your colors are going to look shitty. So dry it every once in a while. I'm glad you liked it, Violet. All right, I'm just going to have a sip of something to drink. So now I'm thinking, I kind of like what's going on here. I like the lightness in the middle of the circle, the same here. I'm not loving this. And I'm not quite sure if it needs something dark or not. But thank you, Linda. As I said, I'm not sure it needs like dark, like this dark, but I'm going to try and come in with that dark color that I have down here. I'm going to put a bit of that up here and see what it looks like. And remember, I can always change it, so I'm not making like a big fuss out of what it looks like if it doesn't look good. Tiny bit of black in there, even a bit more. And my brush is so wet. All right. And I'm just using a very thin coat just to see what I think. I like it, but I don't think it needs to be really dark there. Maybe on the side there. So I'm going to mix up a bit more of it. And I'm going to come in with more of the color. Yeah, that works. And maybe some here too. Or maybe just something to fill. I'm not sure. Yeah. But now that's too dark. And I think I want more of that light purple. I really like that. All right, I just need some more white then. Thanks, Nicola. Thanks, Robert. I'm kind of liking this too. I think it reminds me of another page that I made a while back. Or maybe it's the colors, I'm not sure. All right, so I'm coming in with more of that purple, just brightening it up, making it a little bit brighter. Because now I'm thinking about how to make this page look a little bit more happy or whatever. And I think some more of that light purple. Just pull it out. And you see, I'm not worried that I'm covering that white or anything. I'm just doing whatever my body wants me to do. And I think they complement each other pretty well. So I'm going to bring it down here too. So even though you paint intuitively, that doesn't mean that you just shut your brain off. I mean, you can do that in the early phases of your painting, but when you want to start closing your painting and trying to end your painting, that's when you want to start thinking. Thanks, Nicola. What did you say? Total beginner question? No, the pastels are chalk pastel. They're just hard pastels. If you want to use oil pastels, you can do that, but you want to do that towards the end of your painting because you're not going to be able to paint with the acrylics over the oil pastels. So I have oil pastels. Maybe I'll pull them out next week and I'll show you guys what I mean. All right, so now I'm going to get a little of that pink. And that's just, this is like the pure permanent red violet. And I'm just adding white to it. And I'm going to start with a really, really light version of it. And I don't want too much on my brush either. I want my brush to be pretty dry because I just want to, this is like, I'm just trying things out now to see how it looks. And yeah, I don't want to go in and get too serious about stuff. So again, just trying my way, trying to find my way here. And brighten the page up a bit. And that works, I think it does anyhow. So I'm going to bring it up here too. And I need more of that peach color. So I wet my brush and I'm going to make more of that peach here. And it had a little bit of that mud in it. Tiny bit. Oh, thanks, love. Ah, chalk pastels are fun, and especially to use with gesso. I've made a whole, on paper you can make like a full painting with just pastel and gesso and nothing else. It turns out beautiful, and I love the texture that the gesso gives with the chalky ness of the hard pastels. So go for it, Ali. All right, so I have some more of that peachy color, and I think I'm going to bring it down here again around this, just so that I can complement what I have at the top. Because you see the peaches up there, and I need it one more place too, because I want it 3 places, or at least an odd number, either 1, 3, or 5. So those 2 look pretty good, and I need it over here somewhere, so I think I'm going to put it right underneath. And you see how dry my brush is? So now, I don't know how good you guys can see that, but I'm going to try and lift it up, see if you can see it then. No, it's still hard to see. Because what happens is that the texture underneath here is like coming right through the paint, and it looks so nice. I'll post the picture of this with a close-up on Instagram afterwards, and you can see what I mean. Because the texture is like awesome. I just love it. All right, and try not to do too much the things that you like. Try and keep the things that you like. Hi, Michelle. There's my daughter's on. Hi, Anthony. All right, so now I have the blue 2 places. That dark blue is in 2 places. Maybe I could call it 3, but I'm looking at this as like 1, and then that is 1. So I think I want to bring that dark blue one more time somewhere. Have no idea where though. So we're just gonna make some more of it and give it a shot. Thanks, Robert. I got a better result this week. Last week wasn't so easy. Aw, thanks, Michelle. I love you, sweetie. All right, I think I'm going to put it up here somewhere. It doesn't even have to be that much. And let's see what that does. It balances out the page a lot more right away. At least I think it does. And then I'm just going to put some water in there so I can blend out the make it a soft blend. Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking that. And now I'm just going to go get something. I'll be right back. Oh, tack ska du ha, Laila. All right, that was just a Norwegian comment to one of my Norwegian viewers. I just had to go get a really thin paintbrush because I'm kind of missing like really thin marks. And I think that mid-circle there just needs something's missing. Yeah. All right, so now I'm just going to go and I'm going to let my brush have fun. Not thinking at all, just pulling it across the page again. Not worried about anything. And all my paint is dried up now, so hoo-hoo. Because I can go in and I can like paint over the stuff that I don't like or that's making too much noise. But it still adds a lot of interest to the page. And if your paint is too dark, just put water on there and just blend it out. It usually works. Yeah, so I'm going to just dry over this. 2 seconds. Give me a quick dry. And I'm going to bring back my pastel now. And brighten up the parts of the painting that are like, I don't know, that are like, where the colors are like all matte and boring. And you see me bringing in an orange color now, but I'm just putting it on so softly that it just looks like that peachy color instead. Just to brighten it up a bit. And then yeah, I think I like the way that turned out, guys. I don't think I'm going to do much more now. If I was to add something, I might do something here, but I don't think I want to. I think I just want to, I think I want to leave it be, actually. So, but yeah, that's, I could keep going. I mean, that's up to you what you want to do with your paintings. And when I paint on canvas, I would probably not stop here. I'd probably push myself and take this even further because I know I can make this even better. And that's something that when you're new to painting, you stop because you think, oh, it looks so pretty. I don't want to do any more to it. But after a while, when you start to loosen up, you're not that afraid and you can do all sorts of stuff and you know that, all right, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out and I'll get another version of this painting and it'll look awesome. All right, thank you so much, Linda, and thanks for always supporting me. I really appreciate it. I do. You guys are so great. So if there's anything I can help you guys out with, you let me know. I'll try and answer whatever questions I can. Hi, Joanna. So, yeah, I've used all these materials on canvas, Sally. But if you use the hard pastel or soft pastels, you're gonna need to fixate the colors when you're done, and they're gonna turn into a deeper color when you do that. Thanks, Robert. Aw, thank you. Oh, that's so sweet of you. And I'm so glad there's a guy with us. Come back next week. I'm on every Wednesday. Aw, thanks, Linda. All right, you guys. I don't even want to click goodbye. But, I'll see you guys in a week. And I'm going to take a picture of this. So head over to Instagram in a while and I'll show you that texture, what it looks like. Because I think I can get it out onto a picture better. Oh, thanks, Allie. All right, guys. I'll see you again next week, I hope. Gro, kurset jeg lager først et kurs på norsk, og så blir det et på engelsk senere. Aw, thanks, Linda. You're so sweet. I mean it. You're the best. Okay, guys. I keep getting some Norwegian questions in here, so I hope you don't think it sounds too much like Greek, but... Great, Robert. All right. Have a great week, guys. Love you. Take care. And I'll see you next Wednesday if you have the time. Bye.